Namaste children. So in this video I am going to explain you exercise 5.3 question number 17 and 18. So let me read the question. In a school, students thought of planting trees in and around the school to reduce the air pollution. It was decided that number of trees that each section of each class will plant will be the same as the class in which they are studying. For example, a section of first class will plant one tree, section of second class will plant two trees, and so on. Section of 12th class will plant 12 trees. There are three sections of each class. How many trees will be planted by the students? So these questions already long back I told you arithmetic progression is very useful to solve our day-to-day examples. So these are application based on arithmetic progression. So here it clearly is saying that the first standard or first class children will plant only one plant. Second class children will plant two plants. And in each class there are three sections. So let me start with the solution. So there are three sections of each class as we know that. So according to the condition, so you know students of first class, here in this question he has not given any arithmetic progression. So you have to create the progression. Students of first class of three sections will plant. First class will plant only one plant. But how many sections? Three sections. So 1 into 3 is 3 plants. Students of class 2 plant 2 plants. But sections are 3. Because they are class 2, so they are going to plant 2 plants and into 3 sections. 2 3s are 6 plants. Students of class 3 will plant 3 plants, but there are 3 sections. So 3 into 3, 9 plants, and so on. So students till 12th class, so there are there. So students of 12th class of 3 sections will plant 12th class because they are in 12th class. So they are going to plant 12 plants for each class, and there are 3 sections, so into 3. So 12th class children are going to plant 36 plants. So clearly from the above explanation, 3, 6, 9, so on, 36 forms an AP with common difference. You can see 6 minus 3, 3, 9 minus 6, 3. Common difference is 3. And one more thing, suppose if you don't want to find the 12th class students, you can leave it children here. 36 you can leave. It becomes an infinite AP, but you can take first formula in that case. But here I have taken the 12th class, that is 36 plants. So I will get AN, nothing but A12. Nothing but 12th class children will plant 36 plants. This is A12. So because I know nth term, I can go with the second formula. Now I should find total how many plants are planted by all the classes from 1st to 12th. So instead of taking first formula, remember always if the AP is infinite series, then you go with the first formula. If the AP is a finite series, you go with second formula. So here A is 3, common difference is 3, and N is 12. Why N is 12? Because we have 12 classes. And AN, that is 12th class children are going to plant 36. So A12 is 36. So SN equals to N by 2 into A plus AN. So S12 equals to 12 by 2, that is 2 ones are 2 6 into A is 3 plus AN, that is A12 is 36. 36 plus 3 is 39. 39 into 6 is 234. So what is the conclusion? Hence, number of plants planted by the students from class 1st to 12th are 234 plants. So next we move for the next question. Question number 18. So what it says, a spiral is made. You can see here a spiral is made up of a successive semicircles with centers alternatively at A and B, starting with center at A of radius 0.5 centimeter, next 1.0, 1.5, 2.0. You can observe here the radius of successive semicircle is increasing by 0.5 as shown in the figure. What is the total length of the such a spiral made up of 13 consecutive semicircles? So how many semicircles we are making? 13 semicircles. To make 13 semicircles, I need a spiral, any wire or something. So that length I need to find. So coming to the solution. So this is a spiral. So he has given clearly that this is the center of first semicircle, that is I started with A. For this semicircle the radius he has given 0.5. So this is 0.5 centimeter radius. And for the next semicircle you can observe here B will be the center and here the radius is 1 centimeter. And for the next semicircle again A is the center, so that time radius again 0.5 increases, that is 1.5. For the next semicircle the radius will become 2, that time the center will become B. So alternatively the center of the semicircle changes either A or B with increase in radius, that is 0.5 centimeter. Now I need to find, don't consider this line, only to draw the semicircles I have drawn. So this spiral is made up of how many semicircles? 13 semicircles. So 13 semicircles. To make 13 semicircles, how much wire I need, that I have to find. So circumference of circle, as you know, learned in previous classes, circumference of circle is 2 pi r. So what will be the circumference of semicircle? Circle is this. This is the circumference. Means the boundary part, that is the circumference, that is 2 pi r. Semicircle means half of the circle. So this part, you should not consider the diameter, children. This will not come in semicircle. Only this curve part, this is semicircle, that is half of circle. 2 pi r by 2 is nothing but pi r. So first semicircle is drawn with center A, as you know, with radius 0.5 centimeter. That let me consider as R1. So what will be its semicircle? Don't think that I am adding radius here. I should add the circumference. So its semi-circumference equals to pi R1, that is 0.5 pi. Keep pi as it is. Second semicircle is drawn with center B as shown in figure with radius 1 centimeter, that may take as R2. So its semi-circumference is pi R2, that is 1 pi, and so on. So I didn't write here last 13th semicircle, so I am taking an infinite AP here. So I will take the first formula. So I have not taken, even though there are 13 semicircles here, I didn't found out the 13th semicircle circumference, as because I am taking the infinite AP. So clearly 0.5 pi, 1 pi, 1.5 pi, so on is an AP. What is the common difference? 1 pi minus 0.5 is 0.5 pi. Clearly from this you can take A is 0.5 pi, common difference is 0.5 pi, and N is 13. Why? Because in the question he has given 13 semicircles. So Sn, I already said you in the last question, if the AP is infinite, take first formula. If the AP is finite, take the second formula. So here I have not found out the 13 semicircle circumference, so I am taking first formula. S13 equals to 13 by 2, and in n place you put 13 into 2a, a is 0.5 pi plus 13 minus 1 into 0.5 pi. So instead of removing pi here itself, what I have taken? 0.5 pi, and here 0.5 pi I have taken common. So what is left in the bracket? 2 plus 13 minus 1 is 12. 2 plus 12 is 14. So here simplify 13 by 2 into 0.5 into pi value I have taken as 22 by 7 into 14. 7 ones are 7 twos are 2 ones are 2 ones are cancel. So what is remaining? 13 into 0.5 into 22. When you multiply you will get 143 centimeter. So you can conclude total length of the spiral is 143 centimeter. So this 13 semicircles total length, we can conclude that it is 143 centimeter. Thank you, children.